Okay, go ahead.
So basically, I wrote a letter to stop gun violence in our schools. Okay. So this is on September 11, 2019, to stop gun violence in our schools. This is Kevin Nee, a seventh grade student living in Fairfax County, Virginia. As a requirement of Boy Scout Communication Merit Badge, I write this letter to express my opinion on gun control, a highly debated topic in our country. I chose September 11th to send you my view to remind us and to remember the bloodiest attack to our nation's recent memory. Gun violence has costed too many innocent lives, many of whom are children. We must put a stern measure to stop it. This is a chronological list of gun-related tragedies that killed or injured school-age children. There was one on April 20th, 1999 at Columbine High School in Colorado. 15 were dead and 21 were injured. Another one was on July 20th, 2012. There was a Century 16 movie theater in Aurora, Colorado. 12 dead and 70 injured. Next one was on December 14, 2012. It was in Sandy Hook Elementary School in Newtown. 28 were dead and 2 were injured. Another one is October 1st, 2015. It was at Uqua Community College in Roseburg, Oregon. 10 dead and 9 were injured. April 30th, 2019, University of North Carolina at Charlotte, North Carolina. 2 dead, 3 injured. And finally, May 7, 2019, STEM school, Highlands Ranch, Colorado. There's only 1 dead, but 8 were injured. These massive killings have 3 features from which we could draw life-saving lessons. First of all, the killers used high-power automatic weapons to maximize killing in a short amount of time. The Sandy Hook shooter used Remington semi-automatic, which was a powerful rifle. Secondly, the killers have gained gun licenses legally. They turn dark mentally for whatever reasons. The rifles become the convenient tools to dispose the anger. Third, many gunners are frequent players of violent video games. In their eyes, the line between virtual reality and real flesh, blood, life has blurred. The criminals have no remorse for their atrocious act. As a school-age child and a Boy Scout who cares about my school, my community, and my country, I strongly urge you to voice my opinion and alert the lawmakers in Richmond, Virginia, and in the U.S. Congress to take drastic measures to stop gun violence, regardless of partisan interest and special interest influence. Measure 1. Recall and destroy the high-power weapons nationwide. As ex-President Barack Obama says, that AK-47s belong in the hands of soldiers, not in the hands of criminals. That they belong on the battlefield of war and not on the streets of our cities. 2. Link gun ownership license to mental health clinic database. If drink and drive is a traffic law violation that deprives the license, sanity and mental instability are valid reasons to void the gun permit. Measure 3. Set up an insurance fund and require NRA gun makers, gun stores, and dealers and violent video game companies to contribute money. The money will be used to set up gun control training at schools, cover medical expenses of gun victims, and pay compensation to innocent people who are injured or killed by the gun. Thank you.
All right, any feedback for Kevin's speech? Laura, do you want to throw some feedback for David or Fatima?
Sure. Yeah. I just I sent David the message.
here.
He said
Yeah,
hi.
sorry, my son was calling me from Singapore, from Shanghai, so I had to go talk to him. It's morning time there.
Oh, I see. Yeah, Kevin, my son just gave a Boy Scout speech for Communication Merit Badge and want to get some feedback. Laura, go ahead.
I heard the first part, but later on because I was trying to get David to be online, so
Okay.
so I focused on the first part about those like which year Columbine massive killing and all those. So after that, I heard first you said three things that you find that the first one is the it was a heavy duty of the guns,
High caliber weapon, right?
high caliber, right?
Like rifle.
So sorry, what's the second and third one?
Uh,
Car accident, right?
sorry. It was
Car accident, right?
second, the killers have gained gun license legally, and they turn dark eventually for reasons, and then the guns became the tools to release that anger.
So what's your point here? So most of them, they are the examples that the cases that already happened. So and then you think there are three. So you summarized three things. So what's the title of your speech?
So basically, the point of my speech is stop gun violence in our schools or close to our schools to keep students safe.
Okay. So, but it's not all the cases. It's all different gun violence. I will let Callum, you heard the full speech, right?
Yeah, I heard it. I think I have a similar feeling as you. I think that there's need to have a conclusion or something. I feel I haven't finished story that is done. I think there's need a conclusion. So what's your suggestion to this issue, right? I think you missed that part. I think you should have like a conclusion paragraph for that.
Okay. Work on conclusion. All right, thank you. Poppy, what do you think?
It was good. The only thing is he need to focus on the point. Also, some pause, some speech when there is, some the very strong pause, and after and some louder with the point for this the point. Also, it's after you are when you speak, you don't need loads, right? Do you still need loads or the loads, or after when you speak without the loads, can you do it?
Hold on. So what's the for the communication merit badge? What's the requirement for this one?
Give a speech, 5-minute speech to the general public.
To the general public.
Yeah, if you can without the notes, also some strong and powerful, some strong, powerful, and for the some you need to speak up. Some exactly the point. Speak up and louder, and you can pipe up and make an audience attention. That's the way you can get the point. People will be follow up you. Otherwise, you just like your school reading. This is not. This is 5 minutes. It's you deserve. You have that stage. So if you can do it, that'd be great. I think you can do it. All right, you're doing great. Excellent.
Right. What about Anne? What do you think, Anna?
Yeah, as a 7th grader, I think he's doing great. He speaks very clearly, and yeah, he read it in writing, right? If you can,
Yeah,
leave notes
okay.
away. Yeah, that's would be more powerful. Yeah.
That's good. I think David, he didn't get his speech, but we'll rerun, so we'll find another time for you to enjoy.
Yeah, sorry for missing it.
Yeah,
I think he's doing great.
all right. Kevin will need to go to bed. He need to go catch up early bus, and I'll let him know. All right. Thank you.
Good luck. Thank you for that.